This video is brought to you by Squarespace, the all-in-one platform to build a beautiful online presence and run your business. From miniature food replicas to little cars for your desk, today we are going to be looking at fun and far-fetched art accessories from Japan. If there's one thing Japan is known for, it is definitely their weird and fun items, and especially when it comes to stationery. And erasers are definitely a huge part of the stationery world. So one eraser that really caught my attention while I was in Japan is this cute Fuji eraser. Now it might just look like your run-of-the-mill block eraser, but it has a little secret as you use it. I do hate to destroy this eraser just for the sake of this video, but we must go on. Here we go. So just pretend, I'm just a school kid doing my homework, or my art homework, and oh no, I drew that hand backwards. Again. Boy oh boy, my arm sure is tired. You would think with all of the art mistakes I make, my arm would be very buff by now. Okay, let's take a little peek at our progress. And let me know in the comments if you have any idea what is happening here, if you've put the puzzle pieces together. But we must get back into it. You also might be thinking, Casey, why don't you just take a knife to this eraser and make quick work of this? Well, the eraser dust actually will come into play later in this video. So we do have use for the eraser dust. So kind of two birds, one stone. Or, three birds with one stone, because my arm is getting quite a workout. Okay, I think that is quite enough erasing. 10 minutes of wasting an eraser. And what do we have to show for it? That's right, if you can't tell, this is supposed to look like a mountain. As you erase away, the center looks like the snow-capped mountain of Mount Fuji, as you can see here on the packaging. It's a very simple concept, but I just thought it was just so cute. It's just such a Japanese thing to do, and I loved it. As you make mistakes, you have something to look forward to. You're carving a mountain. Our next eraser is a common trend that I have seen in Japanese erasers. It is erasers that look like food. Now this eraser has taken it to the next step. Not only does the eraser itself look like food, but the packaging. The packaging of this eraser looks just like a package of food, down to the nutritional facts. That is so cute. But if you're wondering what the actual food looks like, oh, don't worry. I have the real deal here too, so let's go ahead and open up our food and I'll show you guys what that looks like. Now these probably got squished on the airplane, so my apologies if it's just dust. So here we are, here is our full-sized snack. We've got these swirly little ramen snacks, so let's give them a try. Or not. So here is our full-sized bag and a single chip. Let's see what our eraser has in store for us. The big reveal. Oh, look at it! It looks like a swirly little ramen. Obviously, it's not going to be an exact duplicate, but it is pretty cute. It does represent this snack, and honestly, just the package alone is what makes this so cute. Obviously, there are hundreds of different food eraser items out there, but I think the package ones really bring it all together, and they're just so cute. So now that I have all of this eraser dust on my desk, how am I supposed to clean it up? No, Casey, no. We can't just use our hands to sweep it up like a commoner. No. Let me introduce you to Mini Cleaner, the item that actually got me to create this video. This is a little car that you drag across your desk and clean up all of the eraser dust. So it's really cute, and I feel like it's 100% going to be a gimmick, but I had to try it. And let us not forget, we also have Mini Cleaner 2. So maybe this is an updated design that works better. We are going to find out. So let's put them to the test. Let's just split this, and then I will spread out the eraser dust. All right, so here we have our Mini Cleaner 1 and our Mini Cleaner 2. You can see that the brush mechanism is a little different. This one looks like two little brooms inside the car, and this one looks like a row of things. I am way more excited than I should be. First up, out of the left side, we have, oh no! this little sweeper's not moving. Oh no! If I got a faulty sweeper, I'll be very sad because I'm not in Japan anymore. I can't just go buy another one. It looked like his little cogs weren't quite touching from the wheel. Let's try again. From the left corner, we have, oh yeah, Mr. Sweeper. Okay, his name's not Mr. Sweeper. Mini Sweeper coming in. His little sweeper's chugging. Oh gosh. Oh, this is, well, is it working? Maybe it is. Oh, well, that's cute. Oh my gosh. It's so cute to watch. What you do is you just open up his latch underneath and he dumps out all of his eraser dust, and then you put him back together and get back to it. I mean, obviously not the best way to do this, not very efficient, but is it cute? Oh my gosh, yes it is. So next up we have mini cleaner number 2 coming in from the right side. Chugga chugga, whoa. Oh, okay. I think maybe his big fat wheel on the back is kind of keeping him from a smoother roll because he's kind of depending on rolling on the stuff that is left behind and not so much as little contact as possible with the small wheels. Oh no, because he starts to get this sort of sliding motion. And just like our other version, we just open up the latch in the back, empty our contents, and close them up. Ah! So in the end, even though I felt like things were a lot smoother rolling with mini cleaner number 1, it is obvious that mini cleaner number 2 did a very much better job at taking up the eraser dust. So congratulations to mini cleaner number 2. You are obviously the superior mini cleaner, even though mini cleaner number 1 is cuter. But that is not it for our eraser cleaners. Next up we have the mini cleaner LiveGak, which is a battery operated machine, I guess. If you really don't want to use your hands to sweep up your eraser dust, this is it for you. So here is the LiveGak out of the box. Wow, we're really going as far as we can to avoid using our hands like peasants to clean up eraser dust. So, let's turn it on. Ooh, it's very cool. There's air coming out of the sides and being sucked up from the bottom. So let's see what this guy can do. Oh! Wow. I'm impressed. Wow. Okay. So there's nothing left on the dusters on the bottom. It did a really good job. I'm speechless. I don't know what to say. Whoa. Okay. So it looks like we take off the bottom here and I guess you just empty it onto a trash can or something. Put the top back on and, you know, go again if you need to. That said, do I find it absolutely unnecessary to spend over $10 to clean up your desk when you can use your hand? Absolutely. Why? And finally, we do have one last eraser dust cleaner, and this is basically sort of like a lint roller for your desk. It's cute when you put it on the table. It does not interfere even in the drawer. Once again, I cannot imagine that spending $6 to not have to dust away eraser dust with your hand is worth it, but let's find out. So here it is. We have this egg-like contraption. I think you just take off the bottom, and yep, it basically just looks like a lint roller, but for your desk or paper. It says it won't stick to your notebooks, it won't harm your documents. We've got our little roller. So I've got this beautiful picture of a cat. I want to make sure it's nice and protected. We're going to sprinkle some of these. Oh no, I got eraser dust on my drawing. Oh no. Never fear, our eraser cleaner is here. And we'll just roll and roll and It does seem to be having a few issues keeping the eraser dust on, I guess because it's not that sticky, because they want to make sure that they don't damage your paper. But I guess it got the job done. There it is. So in the end, am I going to be taking a lint roller to my art? Probably not, but maybe I could just... So our next category is nothing special, pencil sharpeners, and this is just one of many kinds that we are going to look at today. This is the Rachetta capsule pencil sharpener. Very, very high tech. Let's take a look. I don't know where you guys are from, but pencil sharpeners here in Canada don't have a little knob where you can adjust if you want it to be sharp or dull. I mean, that's just so extra. So let's take the top off our pencil sharpener and let's try it on the dull setting first. Once we hit sharp, it just kind of stopped. So let me break this pencil. Sharp mode. So here we go again. And here we are. We have our super duper sharp pencil. So as far as pencil sharpeners go, I think this little knob is super cool that you can change how sharp you want it. But let's see what our other pencil sharpeners have to offer. Next up, we have this Tagal pencil sharpener that has 5 different settings on how sharp to make your pencil. I mean, that just seems like overkill to me. And these are pencil sharpeners that are just in your everyday school section. It's not even in, say, an art section. It even has a close setting so that when you aren't using your pencil sharpener, you can close the hole and you don't have shavings go everywhere. So let's go ahead and set this to 1 and sharpen our pencil and see what's up. Oh, it's just so smooth. I didn't actually think it was working. It's just shaving away so little at a time. I was alarmed. Oh my gosh! Okay, so, wow, I was not expecting that. Look how squat the pencil is. I was expecting it to be long, but it's just a squat little guy. So our next, number 2, we're gonna go a little bit longer. Next up, number 3. Again, our pencil just continues to get a little bit longer. And as you can see on the back of the sharpener, as you twist, the angle at which the pencil is in, it's so hard to see, but you can kind of see the plastic turn. The angle of which the pencil will be sharpened. That's really interesting. I've never heard of anybody having a preference for the angle of their pencil. So I'm gonna go ahead and just jump to number 5 because I want to. And finally, our longest tip, number 5. So there you go. There is the pencil sharpener that sharpens your pencil depending on what angle you want. Pretty interesting. Honestly, had no idea that people had such a preference, and it's just interesting to see that these products even exist. Next up, we have the Rachetta 1 pencil sharpener, and this is what we're working with. The store that I bought this pencil sharpener and a few others actually had a display out of several pencil sharpeners and erasers and pencil grips. I mean, they take this very seriously. So the first thing I noticed about this pencil sharpener is that the hole has a sort of latch-like mechanism to keep it closed so that when you insert your pencil, it automatically opens and closes. So let's go ahead and sharpen. I love that sound. Let's just get you close to the mic here. So basically the gimmick of this pencil sharpener is that instead of constantly going in a circle, you have the ability to go back. It's sort of like a wrench. So when you go backwards, instead of having it, I don't know, scrape against your pencil, it kind of winds up behind it. So you can just quickly do this instead of, I guess, spinning the sharpener. I don't know. All I know is that the sound was very nice, and that alone was enough of a gimmick for me to try out this pencil sharpener. Next up, we have the Kazool, the multi-sharpener. It looks like it has the ability to sharpen not only regular graphite pencils, but maybe also colored pencils. So let's take a look. So here is our pencil sharpener. This looks like the end where you... Oh, actually, I don't know what end this is. This looks like another pencil sharpener. I thought maybe this was going to be where you empty this. What is this? It says push. Oh, let me figure this out really quick. Okay, so I discovered where you empty out the shavings. It's on this side. This indicates how sharp you want your pencil to be. So the whiteness is the pencil. So this is at full sharpness. You give it a twist. Now it's less sharp. Another twist. Even less so. Less sharp. And there you have it. So let's go ahead and test out a pencil sharpening. Let's start off on the least sharp we can go and see if we can't work our way up. So, wow, lo and behold, our pencil seems to match the white bar, bumping it up to 2 bars. There we go. Moving on to our 3 bars. There it is. 4 bars. We're getting sharper. And finally, all bars, the sharpest setting. And there you have it, our sharpest pencil setting. Again, why do you want your pencil to just be a little bit sharp or all the way sharp? I don't know. But it is pretty cool that that sort of tool even exists. And our final pencil sharpener, I found this in a dollar store and I couldn't say no. This isn't just a pencil sharpener that looks like a cat, but it's a pencil sharpener that you put on top of a bottle for some reason. Let's demonstrate. So here is our adorable cat pencil sharpener. You open up its butt and you sharpen it in there for some reason. So it does come on this really cute can of cat food container to catch all of the shavings. Or for some reason, if you want to fill up a whole bottle of pencil shavings, you can put your cat on top of a bottle. I don't understand. If somebody could explain to me why you would want to fill up a whole bottle of pencil shavings, please let me know. Anyways, yep, there it is. We have a $1 store pencil sharpener that, for whatever reason, number one, you put it in the cat's butt, and number two, you can fill up a whole, I mean, isn't the point that you want to carry this around? You don't want to take up this much room to slowly collect pencil shavings over a month? I'm just so confused, you guys. I'm just so confused. Why? Why? Moving on to a more artistic item, we have this Stadler template in a humanoid form, and when I saw this, my first thought was, what is this and why? Because it looks like a very limited mannequin that you can pose. It's only from the side, but the price point, $20. I don't understand. I'm confused. I'm intrigued. I want to know what this is all about, so let's find out because I'm very confused. So here he is. We have our blue plastic mannequin guy, and it just seems really odd to me that it's just a side view, but at the same time, it does seem way more controlled than those really bad wooden mannequins, I guess, that everyone uses. Whoa. Whoa. Oh. Oh, well, hold on. No. What? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Now this could actually be a very funny art challenge video. I don't want to do any art in this video because I feel like this guy could really be used in a video on his own because what is happening here? This is so scary. what? I mean, that's like, you know, like a yoga pose. That looks normal enough, I guess. I just don't really understand why this is $25 when you could literally make this out of pieces of paper and those little bendable eye things. What is happening? Also, why does he have a hole in his head? This product is just very, very confusing, if I haven't already said that about 10 times. It's an odd one. You can fold them up as tight as you can. Oh my gosh. Fold away, little men. Fold away. What is this? Hello, my fellow human. It is I, Schlormblorg. Hello, greetings. Wow. Anyway, there is this template mannequin guy that you will definitely be seeing in the future. Next up is the popcorn calligraphy brush, which obviously when I saw, I was just so intrigued by the shape of the brush itself, and that's when I noticed the hand. And this is apparently a brush that you put on your finger, and well, let me demonstrate. So here is our popcorn calligraphy brush. It looks like a squid. It's kind of cute, kind of silly. So you open it up, ta-da, and you've got this very large calligraphy brush. Let's put our finger in. Okay, there you go. We have a finger calligraphy brush. I just wonder what the advantage, or I don't even know how to, I mean, it's interesting to use your finger because it's an extension of you, so I kind of feel like, I don't know, it's easy to use. I also saw videos where people held it like this, so it's kind of like you're holding a paintbrush, but instead you're just holding it on your finger, which honestly is a very interesting way to think about this. It is very sturdy. It's just very large. I mean, this is a very large brush. It's as big as my finger. It's very huge. I do have to add that they advertise that you wear 2 of them at once on both of your fingers, so that is very interesting. Honestly, I don't have too much to say about this product other than that I found it and that it was unusual and I had to show you guys, so there it is. Moving on to the wildly popular washi tape category, you guys have seen me use these products in previous washi tape videos. These are just one of the many ways that you can tear off your washi tape. So cute, so interesting. So when I saw yet another way to rip off your washi tape, I had to try it out, especially because this one looks like, well, it looks like a fidget spinner, and it's just really curious to me that you can put 2 washi tapes on it. It just looks like this really interesting designer washi tape dispenser. It's just so odd how serious the washi tape is taken. So here is our washi tape dispenser. We will go ahead and disassemble it. Uh-oh. Oh, with a little bit of a struggle. Got it. So we will put 1 washi tape on this side and then another washi tape on that side and put it back together. So here it is. We have our double washi tape dispenser. Let's get some of this. If you want to dispense 2 colors of washi tape at once, yeah, I don't know. There it is. Something else I found a lot of and different varieties of was scissors. Yes, I only bought them because of how small they were. This is the micro scissors. I mean, look how tiny these are. This is ridiculous. It even comes with a little key ring you can put on them. It's just so cute. So here are Our teeny weeny tiny little scissors. I just can't wrap my head around what you would need these for. I guess maybe if you've got to trim a little something off your clothes, maybe a thread is loose. The only thing is just these are with the stationary things and not like clothing things. Oh my gosh, they're just so tiny and cute. Let's put them away. Oh my gosh, they're just so tiny. It's just so tiny. But we have one important question. Does it cut? Yep, barely, because there's only so much it can cut with those tiny little blades. But there it is. They work perfectly fine and they are super duper cute. Tiny scissors. Why not? Next up probably isn't the most exciting item, but I just found them to be very interesting. As someone that only uses mechanical pencils, this is probably commonly known, but these are basically little protector caps for your sharpened pencil. This pack of 7 I even got at the dollar store, and these also came with erasers at the top of the caps. So if your pencil maybe doesn't have an eraser, now it does. So say I have this perfectly sharpened pencil, I don't want it stabbing me or my backpack, I just put this cap on. I think that is just so genius, especially because it comes with an eraser. This pencil doesn't have an eraser, but now it does. And the tip is protected. I know it's a simple concept, but I have a simple mind. I'm impressed. And last but not least, we have a foldable ruler. Again, it might not be the most exciting item, but it's the little things that impress me. And as someone that uses a smaller pencil pouch, it's nice to have a ruler that compacts down to a size that is a little bit more easy to carry with you. So it's a ruler that folds out. And also, not only that, but it's a, what's it called? An angle, oh no. Okay, I Googled it. It's a protractor. I was thinking contractor, but that's someone that makes contracts. Protractor, contractor, compass. I think whatever. You get it. Angles up there, which honestly I think would be very useful as well. So just a simple, useful little tool. So that is it for all of the weird little items that I picked up while I was in Japan. Washi tape holders, weird mannequins, whatever it may be. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And hey, whether you want to display your weird collection of trinkets or your art, Squarespace makes that easy. Setting up your own website is as quick as easy importing from Instagram or Twitter and letting automatic image scaling do the rest for you. And hey, if you need help, there's always 24/7 email support. So once again, thank you so much to Squarespace for sponsoring this video and allowing us a platform to display our strange trinkets. Or, you know, your strange art. That's okay too. Head to squarespace.com/CaseyGolden to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain using code CaseyGolden. And with that, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay golden. Bye.